film.
As we were walking to the beach today, a very nice man with evidently big mouth comes up to us and says, "Oh, come to my restaurant, I'm the boss. I'll give you 2 great surprises if you come. Like, we have the best food on the strip, all this great stuff." So we're like, okay, well, we'll come back. He's like, "I have a great memory, I'll remember you." And we're like, okay, great. So we go to the beach, we come back, see the guy, he's like, "I'll take you to my preferred table." Okay, it's in whatever. So then he says, "What do you want to drink?" We say, "Water." And then he says, "Adalagalagalaga." And we're like, no, just like the normal water. He's like, "Natural or galagalaga?" And we're like, "Natural." So he brings out this water in glass bottles for us to like pop. No, we've had a bad experience.
No.
I don't love you, and I don't love food right now. So then he brings this water. We found out that's €2. Then he brings out. This is the first straw. He brings out
This is the second straw.
A whole basket of bread. And then he says, hard. It was so hard, not enjoyable. And then we were like, "Oh, we didn't order this. We don't want this because we saw on the menu it costs." And he said, "Oh yes, no. You have to get dine in table." And he pointed to the tablecloth like that meant something to us.
100% of restaurants serve bread at the table, but 95.
Let me get out my pencil. And then he writes down on a pad of pencil. Huh? Oh, he writes down a pencil, and it's like 70%, 100%. And then he made up this stupid thing. We didn't want the bread, but he's like, "You have to." Okay, so anyways, then we order this food that's $15.90 per person. Everyone says, "Get
in calamari."
Yeah. Oh, first me and Mary like, "Let's get calamari." We were in Barcelona, $11.90, and then we're like, "Oh, let's get some good seafood because we're in Barcelona." So then we say, "Great, let's get it. It's $15.90 per person. We can handle that." Then this waiter comes up to us every 30 seconds and tries to like get in our face and make a joke about it and like say something really clever, and we're all just staring at him. Like, why are you doing this? Then he brings out our food. Looks absolutely horrific. And then Meredith had to pop the shrimp for everyone, and there was like poop running. There was bone in the chicken, and the chicken was dry. The rice was undercooked. Mussels had teeth on them. It's just the weirdest situation in the world. So we're not happy. We're like, "Oh, we can't wait till our surprise. Thank God it's just for us." So then we hate our food, we hate our waiter, we hate the bread that we're paying for. And then he's like coming out, he's like, "Oh, I got something just for you guys, just for you, your surprise from the big man." So then he carries out these like little tiny like glasses like this, but there's a stick like this long on them with a grape, a slice of an orange, and a lemon. And I was like, "You're surprised, you're surprised." And then everyone else in the whole restaurant gets them, so it's not ours. So then as we're walking out, we keep trying to find the guy that brought us in here, but he's nowhere to be found. So we're fed up. Our bill came to €107. Oh, that's another thing. We split it up for the waiter. We split it up for him so he wouldn't have to do any work. We even gave him 4 extra cents, and Meredith was like doing all the math, and then he comes over and he's like trying to figure it out, but he just like, he's like, "Okay, I see, what do you want to pay?" And we're like, "Well, it's right here written for you. This is how much we want to pay." So he couldn't do the calculation, so he ended up using a calculator twice, and we all ended up laughing in his face because he's an idiot. And then we walk out, and then the guy's like, "Oh, USA." New guy. He's like, "USA, we love USA." And I was like, no. And he's like, "Why?" And I was like, "Well, we were promised 2 big surprises because the guy said that." I was like, "That's the only reason we came here. Otherwise, we could have got a lot better food for the price that we paid because yours was not good." I know, I'm just a showstopper on the street, let me tell you. And then he says, I lost my place. I'm just so frustrated." No. And then
we just offer invitation. No substance.
Oh, and then I said, but the guy promised us. That's why we came here. He's like, oh, he is the man, and there's uncles, cousins, brothers, blah blah blah, something. He has a big mouth. He just does this to get for an invitation. There's no substance to it. And we're like, yeah, there was no substance to my food either. We hate this. And then he's like, you didn't think it was satisfactory? And I was like, no, Meredith's salmon wasn't even cooked. It was raw. There was bones in our chicken. And we had the rice was just like disgusting. And then we walked away. And then we did this video blog because it was fresh on our minds. And we do not go to that restaurant, is all I have to say. I don't either. It's not worth it.
Disappointed faces.
Everyone show
Disappointed!
Disappointed! Good night, Sandy.